strange thing that this old wall see, that was one of the strangest. It's only the other day it happened. Right here, Unity Foreshore. That is the Atlantic. Yes, Atlantic. 5 or 4 feet above the head. You understand? Everybody living on this coast, living with the Atlantic on top of their head. This water wash over magic and murder, discovery, and enslavement. Between we and this ocean, we have this wall, drawing a line between an ocean of land and an ocean of water. So when big wash come, stick and brick is not enough. It's like taking cobweb for catch tiger. And like we are nothing. Right now, in the quarantine, man, woman, child, waist deep in water from the river pouring through the dam.
Last night, got over there. You wake up them children and sleeping, and they put the mattress on the ground. Mm-hmm. And when I wake up, there was in sheer water.
Come out back. Water is too much. It was higher. To here. What are you going to say? You see, they had a lot of trees out there, right? The trees were keeping back the water. And the trees, they through the water, flowing all the time, years and years and years going back. So the water hit down most of the trees, and they didn't have a seawall. They had a dam, and the dam break through during this high tide that is on now. that is the cause for this flood. And you know, if more care and attention was paid to it, it wouldn't have been like this. In this country, right, we know we are a low-lying area, and the sea defense is one of the most important areas you're supposed to look into.
Well, this is like when you got a one-legged man, you're a one-legged man, you have to adjust yourself to live with that one leg. So we are doing the same here. This breach is an old sick, because every day the water progging and nobody to repair, and then it collapsed like that. All over, right through. If you go up Crab Creek Way, you see it. And you walk at the back, come back, you see the whole place breaking. Just at the back of the estate, over this side, and from the stellium, you see everything break up. So we can't do nothing now, we just have to wait. And this is the best thing we can do, sit and wait.
In actual fact, in March, with the very high tides, there was water rising out about 4 feet within the residential area, flowing through the houses and everything. Quite a lot of livestock was lost in the area. You know, pit latrines and everything were flooded, it was turned over. People have lost quite a lot of things in the residential area here right now. We've got a period of 6 weeks to complete this assignment out here. But for the time being, we are using the less critical area to drive the pilots, because we need a pontoon to go into the very critical area. Because of the excessive rainfall, we're not able to get down to the critical area. We've got now a distance of 900 feet of sea defenses to be constructed out here.
Once more, ancient battle joined, again and again, from time immemorial. Today crack is tomorrow breach. All along the coast, the wall crumbling from neglect.
Thank you, Matthew. Has Mr. Worthy come in as yet?
No, sir. He asked me to mention to you he's gone to Mr. Fraser for a horse, but he'll be back in good time for dinner.
Well, I was hoping to check some figures with him this afternoon, but it can wait until after dinner. Thank you, Matthew. A very good day to you, Miss Daglish. Not too hot to work, I see?
Not at all, sir. It's been wonderfully quiet here with everyone out. I've actually managed to finish those corrections for the Tiger Island report. Would you like me to address it to Mr. Hassel now for you?
Yes, please do. Has to get it early, deadlines and all that.
Yeah, indeed, sir.
Did last week's issue arrive? Hassel promised to send one over to catch me here, and I saw some things being delivered at Mr. Tyson's down the road.
Yes, in fact, it came just after you left. I put it on the desk.
Yeah. Now, let's see what Hassel made of it. with a view to dispel some of the ignorance which exists both in the mother country and also in our midst. And there's a lot of it, Miss Daglish, believe me. Oh, good. He got in the piece about the scoop wheel at Hampton Court. Miss Daglish, this may all be Greek to you, but I wish you could have seen those 50-foot drainage canals. Oh, they were perfect. The way they ran right out to the sea with the caisson sluices. It was spectacular. I saw it at sunset as the tide was falling. I was very interested in how they used the stone blocks to break the force of the waves before they could strike the sluices and the dams. That will be the sea defense system of the future, Miss Daglish. Progress is being made in the colony. That much is certain.
I am glad to hear that there is progress. But is it progress for everybody or just for the planters?
Oh, everybody will benefit in the long run if the planters make progress. Although it is true that not enough is being done for the villagers. You know, I went to a meeting last March in Canal Number 1 at Geneva School. The whole meeting dealt with sea defense. People were very angry that the government was only spending money where it suited the planters.
Uncle's friends are a selfish lot, and they seem to control everything. There is a lot of suffering in the villages. It's no wonder the people are agitated. I overheard Emily speaking just the other day and saying how the floods have ruined everything. Their poultry, their livestock, the kitchen gardens, even the flowers are dying. Something must be done to help these people. They certainly cannot afford to build these fabulous works I hear you enthusing over. But do go on.
Now where were we?
At Taymouth Manor.
Ah, yes, Taymouth Manor. The sea was a very disagreeable neighbor to Taymouth Manor for many years. And many of us remember the late Mr. Barlow's quaint advertisement for a certain number of thousands of tons of rock stones to make a barrier for it. Mr. Pittman, the representative of Taymouth Manor, attempted to keep out Neptune by a system of well-bound groins in timber, similar to what is to be seen doing good service on the English coast at Worthing and other places where the sea has to be kept out. Now, have you got all that? Ah, here comes your uncle now.
Well, there we are. But thank goodness we've got some decent horses around. Otherwise, I don't know what the devil we'd do, frankly. Boy. Well, thank you again, Fraser. It's been a good day. And thank you particularly for offering me the mare. Now, don't forget, this evening for dinner, usual time.
7.
7. Hello, Matthew. Stop. It's not been a bad day. Damn swamp, but I got that mare off him, and he's coming to dinner.
With a screen of granite blocks laid rip-rap on top of a mattress.
Still scribbling away, old chap?
Work.
Hello, Anna. I hope you're not getting in my friend's way now. Where's that boy? Oh, Anna, I met Mr. Fraser. He'll be joining us for dinner.
He found the ocean still forcing itself in upon him. So he, with sound judgment, decided upon defending the whole facade of Taymouth Manor from Kapui Creek to Affiance sideline with a screen.
I hope you'll tell those fools in town exactly what is happening on the estates. This place is simply sucking up money. Don't let me interrupt you. Is the bath run, boy?
Never mind your uncle, he loves to complain. Some estates are certainly modernizing rapidly, and it seems to me that they are beginning to master the sea defense problem.
Since last year, this breach done, and we are asking the government to do it, and up to now they can't. It's now they're starting, and a lot of farmers are suffering. Thousands of acres of land has been lying down idle. People cannot plant the crop. 30 years what I work for has been destroyed.
Everything loose, you cannot do nothing. Because of this water. Nobody expect here now to do anything for this crop. They're just waiting on this sea defense to repair. The sea is so much powerful with the breeze that if a little piece open and you don't remedy it at the set time, it's gone. You cannot stop it.
See through the bridge, the whole dam machine, we can't even go mash the rice. We can't even go
Tractor can't get to pass.
Tractor can't go from back of the dam, tractor can't go from front of the dam. So we got about 35-acre rice here now. That's how I reach here. I got the paddy for take it out, I can't take it out. The paddy mash it with bull.
Serious condition.
Serious.
For the past 7 weeks, we are under this condition. 3 feet and over water, all over in the factory, in the boiler house, in the engine room. Under this condition, we can't operate the mill. About 400 to 500 bags of paddy were rotten. We asked the farmers to come and get it out to dry it. But when they go in, it was so bad they can't get it out. It's everything that we have to move from there and put it high up from the water. This is the engine down there for to drive the hauler. It was under 2 feet water and over for the past 7 weeks. Morning and afternoon tide is so high. People get so fed up and frustrated, they don't know what to do. It's all over, it's water, all the time is water for the past 7 weeks. Well, only today we can get, today we get it to stop. Well, I don't know what will happen next.
The rest of the yard in the back, you see it. All the greens they had at the back, all finished. Everything finished out.
The diseases that we have now is only diarrhea and vomiting the people coming in with. Yeah, the potable water from the lines, at least from the pipelines and so on, all get contaminated. And so the people got sick.
We did some work at Blenheim, and we completed with nearly 300 feet, and still has some more to do. We are going to retrieve area. There's a lot to do also. What is needed is materials. But right now I'm short of materials.
You're short of materials.
If not, this job can be completed since yesterday.
Well, this is the next far down at a bridge, called mini bridge.
And having heard of your splendid fear before, I'm sure that tonight will be no exception.
I'm famous for his wines too, you know.
I'm sure Mr.
It's not
Rowley is
hard
famous
to
for it.
remember that this place was once all swamp and slime. It's all we need, really. Flooding, mud everywhere. You know, I sometimes think that this blasted country is cursed. Not really fit for human habitation, I always say.
Everybody's talking about the new developments at Anna Regina. Is it true that Morse has spent as much as £70,000 over the last 4 years?
Oh, at least. Judging from the conditions of the land, they must have the finest works in the colony. They make no less than 2,520 tons a crop. It's a success story, all right, and they're handling their labor force very successfully.
Skillful handling be damned. The coolies are no better than the slaves. We ought to send them back when we are finished with them. Ship the whole lot back. The real cause is our stupid immigration policy, and I've told them so in time. I don't really like what I hear about this new man they've sent here as governor, Irving. I hear he is a damned meddler. Now, the sea dam is going again. I don't think it'll survive the next wash. I suppose I'll have to retire it again. Sorry about this, Fraser, but you'll have to move yours back as well. Anyway, how are they getting on up the coast?
As a matter of fact, I was just describing in my article how expensive it was to lay granite boulders in a screen along the sea dam, but nothing else is working. It's costing hundreds of thousands to keep the sea out. I mean, recently at Cornelia Ida, they did some splendid work, but the sea keeps causing havoc. Every tide threatens to swamp out the land, but the manager is not sitting idle. Mr. Cragen and his neighbors are working and fighting very, very hard. I dare say that Neptune will find it no easy battle to extend his dominion.
Yeah, Coca controlling everything. How much water to keep in, and how much water to let out. It's Dutchman science. When tide washing, the gate has to come down to keep the sea out. When tide falling, the gate has to raise up, shut the water behind the door back up. When Coca broke, sea and lantern one.
It was because of the age of the wall, the slope crumbled, collapsed, and the water started to wash away the earth from under the wall. It undermined. A cavity was formed and the wall just collapsed. The weight of the wall brought it down, together with the force of the water during spring tides. This wall is about 50 years old. 50 years old. In fact, more, because if you could see, the wall was there previously, up to that level, and then an additional wall was put on top of it. As the foreshore goes lower, the water tends to get higher, and it would overtop the walls. Well, right now we are packing these boulders along the slope here, which we intend to go along the entire stretch. That's the most we could do with the limited resources we have.
When a beast has gone back to sleep, that is the time when man can come out again to harvest what the sea has left behind, to worship and carry on the daily struggle of survival. Yeah. Worship and struggle. time I pass it over me, tell the Bobby don't set me down. Every time I pass it over me, every time I pass it over me, every time I pass it over me, tell the Bobby don't set me down. Every time I pass it over me, every time I pass it over me, every time I pass it over me, tell the Bobby don't set me down. Every time I pass it over me, every time I pass it over me. Tides come and go, falling and washing, washing and falling. Sometime immemorial, falling and washing with the moon. If this wall collapse, are dead. All are we dead. This old coast was washed away like the old plantation. Only this wall could talk. Talk about the days when Georgetown mothers used to walk their daughters up and down the wall by Kingston, looking for prospects. Girls in the Sunday best, girls brushed up and groomed up, birds in lovely feather. And the mother's not far behind, vigilant like chicken hawk, scouring the ground, swooping, checking tactics, looking for rivals. And when the nights come, romance, a place to love up and lie down, cool concrete, sea breeze rippling through the clothes, and the sound of the wave far away. All through the wartime period, the world was busy, up and down, driving, gathering, walking, politics in the air. Soldier and sailor boys from outside, free and easy in Georgetown, and only the wall keeping the watch out, that bring the sailor boys, white boys far from home, girls of many colors. Until one day when a terrible thing happened. A terrible thing come to pass. Put a blight on the wall for years to come. No more preening and parading. Wall empty like graveyard, only zombie walking. That was the day they discovered the body of a girl. The word was, she's a prostitute from one of the houses in town. All cut up and battered up, like piece of debris that the sea toss against the rocks and wash up onto the wall during the night. The investigation pointed to some foreign sailors who pick up the girl, bring her to the wall, and rape and murderation pass. The violence at the sea, it gets in the blood. Sometimes it's like the sea calling for sacrifice, as if the sea make this wall into an altar. Well, bring me here. to this wall of dreams, of nightmares, mysteries, murders, strange happenings. What ancient memories bind us here between ceremonies and we worship.
Savior, breathe forgiveness over us. All our weakness thou dost know. Thou didst tread this earth before us. Thou didst feel its keenest wound. Lord, and dreary, faint and weary. Through the desert thou dost go. Glory to our soul, he leads us in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we shall fear no evil. For thou God is with us, thy rod and staff to comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our head with oil, our cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our life, and we shall dwell in the house. When peace like a river attendeth our way, when sorrows like seas billows roll, whatever my Lord thou hast taught me to do, oh, it is well, praise the Lord. My soul, it is well. Oh, it is well. My soul. Oh, with my soul. Oh, it is well. It is well with my soul. Father God, we pray that you may take thanks, take praise, which is due unto your majesty. As we relax and we let go, knowing that you are in charge and all.
So we continue ceremony by the waterside to make sure we don't forget. Offer it to the Almighty. Who else can guarantee survival? And at this wall, at the edge of a whole continent, we remember everything. We dream everything. True.